So what they're saying there is that people need to just be more fire wise and live more fire smart.
Northwest fire season is, of course, upon us, as it is every year around this time. And with a little bit of a twist, though, firefighters are not able to train or prepare as much because, well, you guessed it, because of the coronavirus. Tell us a little bit more about how agencies are dealing with that.
Yeah, so predictions are that this year, fire season in late July and August could be pretty severe. And so, to prepare for that, normally what would happen is there would be big fire training camps around this time of year. New and old firefighters get together and they kind of learn skills. But the problem is they're in these like really tight quarters. They're camping together, they're eating in mess halls, they're in these classrooms that are really kind of close quarters. And so that made social distancing pretty impossible. So whenever Governor Inslee came up with the stay home, stay safe order, DNR pretty quickly canceled the fire camps. And so that's also going to be a problem actually on the fire lines. People are like maybe a foot apart sometimes. So DNR is trying to come up with solutions, getting fewer firefighters to be in the same engines together. They're not really sure now what's going to happen, but they're coming up with a plan and that should be out soon.
There is some recent research out of the University of Washington that you had reported on about climate change and the continuing threat of wildfires in the region. What's in that research?
The big takeaway from that research was that we need to prepare now for really intense and longer fire seasons, especially east of the Cascades where we have lower elevation ponderosa pine forests. These ecosystems are usually used to fire and they need fire, but they don't need these really high intensity, really frequent fires that will come through as the climate warms. And so what we can do to prepare for that is kind of stuff that we've already been doing. We just need to keep doing more things like forest thinning, more prescribed burns, and that helps clear debris off the forest floor. On the west side, there will be more fires, but they won't really be any bigger than what we're seeing right now. And the kind of interesting thing there, though, is that we can't actually do much forest thinning. These researchers say, if you picture the Olympic Peninsula, there's debris all over. And so you can't thin as much as you would on the east side of the Cascades. So what they're saying there is that people need to just be more fire wise and live more fire smart. So that's all going to kind of change this season. The Forest Service has actually put its prescribed burns on hold in Washington and Oregon on national forest lands. And that's because they didn't want to put extra smoke in the air that could be harmful for people with respiratory illnesses. These people are already in the kind of susceptible group for potential problems with COVID-19. And so a lot of these things that would normally happen to help keep forests healthy are just going to have to be put on hold for a few months.
You can read more about these and other topics at our website, nwpb.org. Thank you for joining us, and stay home, stay healthy out there in the unique Northwest.